when that person come around, you just be happier than a motherfucker. And it's gonna, they ain't gonna like it. So, you can look at the happiness hater and be like, damn, why you so sad? What the fuck happened? What's going on with you? You know? And you could just, but they still, all this shit. Like, damn, you gotta go to the bathroom? What's up? You have to understand, like, yo, they be fucking with you. Fuck with their ass back. Just in a good way. But a good way that they understand that I see you, motherfucker. I hear you too. And I understand what the fuck you doing. And it ain't happening. See, the old world goes off of you being passive. Not you being no form of aggression. They don't want you, like, truly determined. They want you to do that, like, oh my God, am I doing this right? Am I going the right way? Am I second guessing myself too much? Should I think about this? You know, when they say the first decision that comes to your mind is the one that you should do, because 9 times out of 10 it's based off your intuition and your instincts, and it is 100% right. Follow it. But if that motherfucker tell you, like, that bitch looked at me, I'm like, I need to kill her ass. Just wait. Reassess yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's when you need to say, hold up. I think I got a killer in my midst. In my vessel. Okay? I ain't gonna tell you no more about that. But, you know, you have to recognize things. What made it really easy for me was if I was around somebody and we did something, like we might have went to the mall, or I don't know, pick up some blunts or something, or we might have been jamming to like a certain song or something. It don't matter what it is. Everything got a vibe, you know what I'm saying? And then people can be mechanical for a certain amount of time, and then they let their guard down. You can tell when they let it down. They get real free. They get real reckless with their mouth. You know. And then you'll start to hear, you know, little jabs. Like, oh my God. Like, how are you supposed to be natural, but you wearing, like, fake nails and fake eyelashes? I'm like, just because you have a natural up under the fake hair doesn't make you more of a natural person than me. You know what I'm saying? And then there's other shit like, you might have a natural hair and you don't get your nails done and you don't get your lashes done, but you put on a shitload of makeup. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, why the fuck is you bringing up something that's gonna fuck with my self-esteem when I know damn well I can fuck with your self-esteem back? It's shit like that. You gotta stop being so nice to people that don't deserve it. No matter who they are to you, no matter what they say to you, no matter how they come off, no matter what their image is out there in the world, no matter what their status is, their title or their rank, Even though it might be a general in the army and he want everybody to say yes sir to him, and you can say, well, you was real disrespectful to me, and I don't have to address you in the way that you want because I'm not the one with the attitude. So why don't you explain to me why you got an attitude with me when I ain't did shit to you? But you want me to respect you like, yes sir, no sir, or okay, I'm gonna get that for you. Now, if you was just disrespectful as fuck to me, why would I help you? Like, if I had to get you a plate of food, get you something to drink, why? Why? It's kind of like the thing of someone say something slick, you know it, you hear it, it gets you livid, and just like from your pit of hell, shit, your demons start to rise because you like, yeah, say that shit again, I'm gonna tag your motherfucking ass. You know? But you keep your composure and you walk away. Right? Do you not understand that people don't understand that walking away means you don't have the right to talk to me like that? I'm not going to stand there while you talk to me like that. That's why you walk off and you leave. So, when a motherfucker want to follow you after you done walked off, and they claiming that they your devil or your big bad wolf in your life, do you know y'all chosen folk got some powers that you can't explain, but you know that it's power that can really do some damage. And then you don't even have to do like major damage to anyone. You know? You can just say like, the fuck you following me for? What you want? And the motherfucker be like, oh, I ain't mean it, or you know, I was just trying to tell you, or like whatever. Let me explain something. My mother and my father did not tolerate disrespect. And if they did tolerate disrespect, because they worked in different parts of the special education and medical field, it was usually from a patient. And they from a previous era in time. And they racist as fuck. Or they got bad dementia. And they hitting you and all that and whatever. And they don't do anything to them. They already understand. Their mentality is going out the door. Or they're stuck in a certain phase in their life. And it's not just because they're elderly. It's more like Empire State of Mind. It's not an empire in there. It's like a shack. You know. So, you gotta understand that you are the Empire State of Mind. They the shack. And that reverse psychology bullshit, the gaslighting, the narcissism of the actual whole fucking world, it's over. Like, if you ain't nice, if you ain't loving, if you ain't genuine, if you ain't telling the truth, if you got a whole bunch of lies and you done, rehearse them shits and all that, and you want to bring them lies to a motherfucker, you know what? That person's spiritual team, which consists of ancestors, angels, and gods now. Everything got an S on it. Don't picture that shit in the Bible where it just say God duh. No. God got minions like a motherfucker. Okay? But that person's spiritual team gonna be like, oh nah, motherfucker, you ain't coming over here. You ain't gonna tell that dumbass shit. We ain't gonna let you. Or either they're gonna alert you and say, you got Craig coming. And Craig got some shit up his sleeve. And the shit up his sleeve is he wants you to get in the car and go down to the store. But he really gonna drive you down a dirt road. And that motherfucker gonna drag you by the muffler. And then your eyes gonna be big as fuck. And you're gonna be like, damn, I thought Craig was cool. No. Craig is one of your ops. And so if Craig does make it to your house, you know how you say to some people, hey, how you doing? What's going on with you? Yeah, I know you want to take me down the alley and fucking drag me in your car. And they were like, what? No. Where the fuck you get that from? I just say certain shit. I wouldn't do that to you. Whatever, right? I'm like, for real? I don't believe you. But do you know that is a form of telling the truth and exposing their plan before their plan is able to be acted out? Do you know if Craig comes and you don't say anything about what your angelic team told you to Craig or around Craig, Craig thinks that you're living in fear, and so he feels like it is going to be okay to carry out that plan because you're scared to say something. You don't need to be scared to say anything. And you can say very nicely, I don't need to go to the store. I don't need a ride today. I appreciate you thinking about me and coming by. But no, I didn't want any company. I am A-OK. Turn around, go back in your damn crib. Who gives a fuck if Craig's plans didn't work? You alive, motherfucker. That nigga on the chopping block about to be dead. Because can't nobody fuck with what God be telling you, showing you, and exposing to you about people. And God don't tell you that for you to hold it in. He tell you so you can say something to these motherfuckers. Because a devil, a demon, cannot go through with anything when you know what the fuck they got going on. And then when you also know that you ain't even invite them motherfuckers to your house, in your vessel, in your brain, in your heart. Nothing. I mean it when I say don't give other motherfuckers your power of any kind. Don't let another motherfucker tell you what to do and you just willy-nilly just go do the shit. Why don't you just do research on the shit yourself? Or when a motherfucker keep badgering you about doing something, just say, well, goddamn, I got a lot of shit to do too. Why the fuck is it that you want me to do it? Why you keep bothering me about it? Why don't you do it? You done spent 10 minutes in my damn face asking me when you could have been halfway there. Thank people. Okay? Because we ain't going back into the slavery trap. We ain't going back into the past loop. I broke all of that shit. And I ain't letting none of my work go to waste. And God making sure that shit too. See the difference? All the shit motherfuckers coming up against me, they not realize they coming up against God, because God secured this plan before I came to this planet. And he secured me the entire time I was here so I could do his will. And all you gotta do is answer your call. You get to do your will too, that God wants you to do. And you'll be just as protected as me, just as free as me, and just as like in your autonomy. It's like the higher forms of education is a form of you loving yourself. Okay? When everybody else wants to drag you down, to make you argue with them, fuss with them, beat them up, kill them, that is them setting you up for a trap to take your life. Don't give anyone your life. You see all that bullshit coming? It ain't that you scared or you afraid or no shit like that. It's just like, why? Ain't nothing wrong with you asking a motherfucker why. Like, why you gonna come to my house full of rage and shit like I did something to you? What the fuck did I do to you? And if they can't tell you, it's on some shit just cause. And so with they not talking just cause ass, can go back wherever the fuck they was at. Get it? Oh, I got one of them little glittery things on my eyelash. I gotta get that off. But I'm about to go. Nice talking to y'all people. Hope y'all got some food for thought. And this is No Good Do Gooda. I'm out on y'all.